Hey, good morning. It's Friday, November 26th, otherwise known as Black Friday. It's the day traditionally when retailers begin to make a profit. That's why they call it Black Friday. It's also the day that the intentional rush for Christmas presents begins. So that's why the title of the video this morning and our everyday thought is, you cannot serve both God and Christmas presents. Now, don't panic. Don't freak out on me. I'm not saying don't buy Christmas presents. What I'm saying is we need to be wise and we serve God when we buy Christmas presents. And actually, again, the Bible tells us exactly what we need to know. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says these words: "No one can serve two masters. Either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." Some of your translations will say God and mammon. And basically what it means is you cannot serve God and the stuff that you get with money. You've got to be devoted to God first and not what money can do for you. That means you can have a very little or a whole lot and still be serving what money can do for you. God is the only one to serve. Now, so how does this fit with Christmas presents? Christmas presents are stuff. And too often, we're looking for Christmas presents to do for us what only God can do. See, we're looking for a Christmas present to make things right with someone. We're looking for a Christmas present to show someone how much we love them. We're looking for a Christmas present to perhaps gain the approval of people. Wow, I really love that gift. I really love you. We're looking for a Christmas present to ease our guilt and not spending time with our kids, or not being affectionate enough, or not being devoted to our family, to our husband, to our wife. We're looking for a Christmas present to give us standing, to give us encouragement. And then we're looking for Christmas presents coming to us to make us feel appreciated, to make us feel valued, so that we can have the stuff that we want. This is what Jesus is saying here. He's not condemning giving gifts. I'm going to give gifts this year. Lord willing, sacrificially, but not foolishly. But it's exactly the same thing. The principle here is Jesus is not saying don't make money. He's saying you can't serve money. So in James 4, we have this beautiful formula laid out for us. It's not wrong to go to a city and make business plans so you can make a profit, so you can provide for your family. That's fine. What is condemned in James 4 is making those plans, going to the city, and forgetting that God is the one that makes it all happen. So if you kind of ignore God, don't realize that this is only going to happen if the Lord wills it. So if you don't say, the Lord willing, I'll do these things. James is blunt. It's not just an omission, it's evil. It's actually physically, mentally, spiritually, relationally, or ignoring God. We need to take that same principle and plug it in here to this understanding of Christmas gifts. The giving of Christmas gifts is a good, wonderful, and beautiful thing. Just as providing for your family can be a good, wonderful, beautiful thing. But if we do it without consciousness of God, if we do it to achieve things from those presents that only God can give to us, then it becomes evil. It becomes toxic. It won't do the things that we want. We've all seen what happens when our children pile through a collection of gifts, and what's left is rubble and paper, and they're still looking for more. That's what we have to help them learn to avoid. But we tend to be the same way. Stuff is never enough. That's what Jesus is telling us here in Matthew 6. The acquisition of money, the acquisition of stuff is never enough. You can't serve God and Christmas presents and what you want them to do for you, just like you can't serve God and money, what you want money to do for you. That's the message that Jesus has for us here. And I'll talk more about this in the upcoming videos. But in the time ahead, today, Black Friday, and as you think about gifts, and maybe you're feeling overwhelmed that you can't buy enough, or how am I going to do this? Remember, God wants you to serve Him, not the acquisition of stuff, not the ability to give stuff. Give gifts, and we'll talk about this too in some upcoming videos. Give gifts that won't wear out. Give your heart to those things and not to the things that will wear out. You can't serve God in Christmas presents. And that's the thought for this day. May the Lord bless you and keep you safe in this busy season and keep your hearts directed to Him. Thank you so much for being here. Check us out, everydaytalk247.com. Great resource section there. Ability to support what's happening here is also there. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing that. Turn on post notifications. These videos will come right to you. Again, thanks so much for being here. It's a huge blessing to me. We'll see you soon, Lord willing. Bye-bye.